guys, ENMC here, and I'm getting ready to say words that I never thought I'd say, thanks to the space paranoia I was going through last year that kept me from having Minecraft on my computer, but now I can say it. 60! Oops. Let me get my... 65 episodes! Woohoo! Anyway, I decided the 65th episode needs to be something explosive, so I'm going with the Too Much TNT mod. I tried doing a review of this mod back during the last season, but it just didn't go well. It was just too long of a video, but now I know what I was doing on, which was I have to separate every little chunk of the video out. Anyway, first off, here's a clip to remind you guys of the explosion radius of normal TNT. Now here it is. Yep, I recorded that clip originally for the Boom Plus episode, and it's going to be in every time I do an explosives mod. Now we're gonna have to get away from water just to keep this baby from just so this baby will keep working. But here it is, Too Much TNT, and you have TNT gods. I have no idea what this does. Poseidon's Wave, Dust Bowl, the Revolution. These are new. But you also got these things, which you also have this ore, uranium, meteorite, Easter egg, TNT. But yeah, this one has some things in common with another mod I have plans on trying to do a review of. Yeah, I'm just getting everything ready. And actually, some of these are new. These weren't there when I did. Actually, I can't show you guys this one. The custom TNT. Mostly because, and then I'll do the TNT gods last. But there is a good reason, and that's mostly because of, well, there is a good reason, and here it is. The initial version, you have to go into the config file to do that one, and I don't know how to do that. So yeah, I'm just gonna, and actually once again for these, I'm gonna leave a redstone. I'm actually gonna use flint and steel again this time instead of redstone. Now let's get up so we can see this is TNT times 5. It's 5 times more powerful than normal TNT. Yep. cut to the next area where I'm going to... Okay, this next one is TNT times 20. It is 20 times more powerful than regular TNT. As you're about to see, of course. See? 20 times more powerful. Okay, this next one is TNT times 100. 100 times more powerful, as you're about to see. And it's a dud, so let's... I think we found a dud. Oops, never mind. Not a dud. I mean, look at what it did. I mean, that is... And you notice... There's no, like, dirt or anything left over. Which was what was causing my problem the last time I tried doing a TNT mod. It was, my computer was just, like, lagging to high hell due to the chunks being created by the TNT. Okay, next up. TNT 5 times... I'm actually going to have to probably go to another world to do the rest of this mod, so and now we're in a new world to continue the rest of the Too Much TNT mod. This is gonna be fun. Okay, next up we have TNT. Oops, don't want to go over there. There's like actually a mine there. Anyway, the next up is TNT times 500, and if you haven't guessed yet, it's 500 times more powerful than regular TNT. I want to do this somewhere not near water, like, I don't know, right here maybe? Yeah, that works. Okay. Let's go up. And you'll see this baby in action. It's probably going to lag a bit in a bit, so here we go. 1, 2, come on, blow up! Blow up! I don't think it did anything, did it? Yeah, I think TNT times 500 is a dud, guys. Unless I just wait a bit. Okay, there it is. And get ready. You ready? Here's the carnage. Check it out, guys. It's not quite as destructive as some of the other TNT in this mod, but it is pretty destructive. And I'm actually kind of happy this no longer leaves behind like little chunks or anything. It's pretty sweet. Anyway, next up we have Meteor TNT, and I have no idea where the heck I'm going to test this thing. Unless... Right here works. And actually this might glitch a bit, so let's wait. Never mind. Didn't glitch. And you guys saw the meteor, right? And here comes the impact. Woohoo! Come on, impact. Come on, impact. No impact? Are you shitting me? Oh well. Oh wait, never mind, there it is. And this is the Meteor TNT, guys, that you're looking at right now. But look at the destruction on display here. I mean, not only is there fire, but look at this. Look how far it went down. This is a huge fucking crater, man. Sorry to swear, but yeah, that is huge. Anyway, I'm gonna have to do another world for the next few TNTs, so I'll be right back with you, okay? For those wondering why I keep cutting away to other worlds, sorry about that. Mostly because of the fact of I don't really feel like, you know, doing the whole thing of having to destroy a world and then have it, you know, having to try to figure out some way of getting it back to normal, and then having the game lag all to crap while I get the next TNTs out. So I'm just gonna do different worlds for each one. Anyway, next up is actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that one next because I might want to do that in tandem with two of the other TNTs. But first up is some of the other TNTs later. Anyway, first up is the compact TNT, and get ready to see what this does. Okay, it's actually more than one TNT in a bundle. It's a bunch of TNT in a bundle, as you can clearly see. And 1, 2, and they're all gonna blow up right now. Pretty friggin' awesome, friggin' sweet. Okay, this next one is gonna require, I'm gonna use in tandem with another TNT that's in this pack. This is the flat TNT, and it's useful if you want flat land. Granted, I've seen a ton of these in these, so here we go. 1, 2, and let's do it. I don't think it did anything. Oh! Whoa, it actually did do something. I can't believe that. Now, I'm going to use this in tandem with these. This is the house TNT. This is just a plain normal stone house, as you're about to see in a minute. Yes, it's made of cobblestone, and let's take a look inside, shall we? And please note, I think I'm remembering wrong, but there was a version that just featured, that for some reason featured a, gate instead of the regular door. I don't know why. Next up is the wood house TNT, and it's just like the house TNT you just saw, only difference is the house will be made of wood. As you can clearly see, yep, same house, right down to the frickin' window on the back. Next up is the brick house TNT, and once again, same frickin' house. Right down to the window. See? Told ya. Same house. Right down to the window and torches in the front. Okay, let me just delete some of these. Oops. And now I just gotta move. Oh, frick. anyway, some of these go in tandem with each other. I'm just going to delete these seeds now. Anyway, let me go down. This next one's going to require us to go down a bit. So, let me dig. Oops. Let me dig down a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to leave this here, and let's see what happens. Mining flat TNT. Let's see what happens. Let's go down. Let's go back down, and as you can see, it's flattened things out and made a little mine for us, right down to the torches, and even placed torches down, which is freaking cool in my book. Then again, I'm weird, so don't pay any mind to what I say. Say it's cool. Anyway. Now, if you thought Smokey hated me... Oops, I never got a chance to post that one. Smokey doesn't hate me. He will now, because this is the fire TNT. And as you're about to see, well... Fire! Dun 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 dun! And no, I don't think it... But, let's say we want to put this fire out. You know what might help? Snow. Well, the fire did put out some of the snow, but it didn't put all of it out. So... maybe we should try the ocean. Yeah, an ocean will put out the fire. Why? Because it's water, and water puts out fires, right? This is the ocean TNT, and it will create an ocean, as you're about to see. 1, 2, and... not only did it create an ocean, but it also added some squids, as you can see. Pretty cool, huh? But yeah, that's still burning for some reason. But let's say you don't want to add water, but you want to get rid of it. Well then, this next TNT is for you. I present to you the vaporized TNT, which vaporizes water, as you're about to see. 1, 2, and... see? Vaporize the water. Pretty cool. Now I'm going to try to do another TNT set in here, inside this little area I created. So, Hellfire time! And you saw the gasp. Although, to be fair, I wouldn't call it Hellfire. I would call it Nether. Because in reality, it doesn't really have much to do with Hellfire. It has more to do with the Nether than it does Hellfire. I mean, look, it's the Nether. That's what this is. Okay, next up is Ender TNT. I don't remember what this does, so you're gonna have to... I think it teleports you to the end, but I don't remember. Either that or it's just a dud. Yeah, it's just a dud. Next up, Nuclear TNT. Whoa. Didn't mean to get pushed back. There's a bright side that it's that when the TNT actually does work. I'm not going to be anywhere. Oops, better move back a bit. before the lag sets in. Okay, is it set in yet? No? Okay then. I do not even think this worked. I'll take it back, it worked. I'm not going to go anywhere near it, because you see those green splotches there? It's a nice explosion, but you see those green splotches? That's radiation. And no, unlike in real life, unlike in the comic books, here, radiation doesn't give you superpowers. Time to cut away to another world as I test the next few TNTs. Anyway, we still have some more to do, and next up, I'm going to have to find a place that doesn't already have a hole in it. Like, right over here, actually, kind of works. This is the digging TNT, and, well, as you're about to see, it digs. Pretty deep, so get ready. 1, 2, and activate. Let's get up so we can see it in action. And actually, as you're about to see, yes, I'm about to take you guys down. It did dig all the way down, and as you can see, it had some water down here, so your fall is kind of broken. Pretty cool. Didn't mean to start falling. I accidentally did that, okay. Next up, we have drilling TNT, and I have no idea what this did. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've actually even had this mod in the game. Oh, it's right, it drilled. As you see, yes, we do now have a huge hole. And like last time, we have water. Only this time around, it's big enough to have squids in it, so yeah. Next up is Ghost TNT, and it's going to look like it does nothing, but actually I don't remember where I put it, but if it was right here, which I believe it was, we're going to have to dig all the way down, guys, so this ought to be fun. I think this is Ghost TNT was here. If not, then, well, you're going to see it in action again anyway, so here we go, guys. Well, to be fair, what it does is it goes down and then it blows up. I'll have to keep that in mind next time around. Actually, wait, you know what? I know what I can do. I know what I can do. No, not that. I'm just... So I can show you guys that this thing actually does indeed work. I'm going to put a grass block here just to replace the one that was already there. Anyway. This way I remember that's where it was. And now let's go down so I can show you guys what happened. Yep, this is what happened, guys. as you can clearly see, it blew up right here. So yeah, that's what the Ghost TNT does. I mean, you get the idea now, at least. Let's go back up. Don't need that block anymore. Okay, now we can delete these things. Next up is the Multiply TNT. And what you're about to see is something, I think this is what it did. I don't remember if it multiplied a certain number of blocks or something. Or what. Oh, what it did, that's what it did when it blew up. It multiplied the number of things you can grab that will be there. That's what it did. So if you used it next to a bunch of like diamond or something, there'd be like more diamond in the area. That's right, that's what it did. The chunks that it blows up, there's gonna be more of them. Okay, it multiplies those. That's what it did. Let me go get these chunks just so it doesn't keep lagging again. And yes, I'm pretty positive it's these things that cause the lag, because they're like they're particles. Anyway, that should take care of that problem. Okay, I can just delete these things now, as well as the oak sapling and the Multiply TNT. And now I can restructure this. Oh yeah, and I can also delete the extra stuff I ended up with. Anyway, let's keep going. Next up is cubic TNT, which if you can't really guess what this does, well, you're about to see. About to see anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but here you go. It creates a giant cube. That's basically all it does. Next up, we have erupting TNT, and if you haven't guessed what this does, then you're a frackin' moron. As you can see, it basically erupts other TNTs, and they're all going to come right back down here. Cause some damage, but not too much. It's not, devastating, at least. Next up is chemical TNT, which I'm trying to remember some of these. I don't, which is the sad part here. We only need one. Okay, chemical TNT. If I remember correctly, it was a chemical reaction. That's right, it caused a reaction, and it was one of the bigger ones, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is. Look how far it went. And now we get some water flowing. That's nice. That's nice. Anyway, next up is floating TNT, and I'm trying to remember what this one did. I don't really remember. It floats. I remember that much. Okay, it does float. Get ready, because here we go. It floated, as you saw, thus the name Floating TNT, which makes a ton of sense now that I think about it. Next up is freeze TNT. So let's say we wanted to, I don't know, freeze this water that's now flowing. It's now flowing into the rock here. You just put this down, Light it up. And well, here it comes. Now everything is frozen. Nice. This is the timer TNT, and seriously? Wait, what's sunset? No. Noon. Noon works. Next one is the timer TNT, and watch carefully. It goes from green, yellow, but the minute it hits red, it's time to go. Yellow actually is the time to go, because red won't give you that much time. It's like, yeah, see? Come on, explode! Explode! Yep, there we go. It's not that big, as you can see, but it was big enough. Next up are the last few TNTs I have. And these are actually, some of these are new. They weren't in the pack when I last attempted to review it, like last year, so forgive me for some of these. The animal TNT has every... Actually, I might have to do another world again. Okay, so now it's time for this next one, and this one I'm going to need a little bit of... Okay, you know what? This works. I'm going to need a little bit of... I can't have any animals nearby. Ah, frick. You know what? Right here works. Let me just delete this. This is animal TNT, and once you... Well, you're about to see what it does. Every mob, even the... and if you were on hostile, yeah, it would be every mob, including creepers, spiders, and skeletons in every one of them. Next up is Floating Island, and its name pretty much means what you think it does. Watch carefully. And this one does cause a lot of lag initially, so get ready for some lag. But what it does is... My game is glitched. Okay, never mind. But what you're seeing is, well, this. We're floating. It creates a copy of the land that was there and makes a floating island. Which, in my opinion, is actually pretty freaking sweet. This next one is TNT Firework. Let's go back down and test this baby out. I have a vague recollection of a lot of these, which is not a good thing. Oh yeah, it just goes up, and then Fireworks! Which, as you can see, it's done a lot of damage in separate, my game froze. But it's done damage in several different areas, not just one. Which is what I guess interests me a bit. Okay, since this next part requires some live victims, I say we use these cows. Get ready, because this is going to be fun. Sucks them in, and then shoots us out! I just killed cows using the power of gravity. Pretty awesome. Next up, we have, and please note, these were not there when I initially did the original. This one was Easter egg, but these other ones are new to me, so let's go to that floating island I made, and see what happens if I try some explosives on this baby. This is the meteor shower TNT, and well, as you're about to see, it creates a meteor shower that is attacked not only the area you blow it up on, but it attacks a lot of other places too. As you can see, it's attacking down there too. Whoa! Meteor shower! Okay, this baby has a lot in it, apparently. I think it stopped. I said I think it stopped. I don't know if it did or not. This next one is the spiral TNT. I have no clue what this does. Something to do with spirals, I would take a guess, but I have no clue. Oh, it creates everything in a spiral path. It spirals out. Okay, now I'm getting it. It makes a whole lot of sense now. Okay, this next one is the Grove TNT, and again, I have no freaking clue what this does. I'm going to take a guess and say it has something to do with groves. That's all I can say. Not Grover, groves. And believe it or not, if you misread that, you could accidentally think it says Groove TNT. Like, let's get our groove on with this TNT, boy. No, every time I move, I move. It creates a grove. Literally, it's a grove of trees. Nice. Next up is inverted TNT, which, again, I have no idea what this does. I'm going to try it out here on my floating island. Hey, when you know, it's actually inverted. I mean, look at it. The letters C and T have been inverted as well, so that's kind of cool. Nothing happened. Oh god, that was cool! It actually inverted the land. I mean, look at it. Everything's been inverted. That is kinda awesome. Next up is the last TNT I'm going to show off, and, well, not for at least this world. I still have a lot more TNTs to go, but this one I find kind of interesting. It's the Easter egg TNT. And no, it does not drop Easter eggs, despite what the name might make you think. Here's what it drops. Check it out. Pumpkins, melons, pumpkins and melons. It turns everything into pumpkins and melons and jack-o'-lanterns and melons everywhere. I can't go anywhere. I turn left, there's a melon. Oh, I turn right, there's a pumpkin. Oops. Ah! But anyway, that's it for this world. Time to start another one. And okay, I still have a little bit more to go, and another world probably after this one. But these are TNTs, not TNTs, dynamites. They're tossable versions of the TNT. Watch carefully. See, that has the power of normal TNT. You know, the normal stick of TNT you saw in the video that is from the older video that I did about TNT. Next up, and a lot of these have the same effects as the TNTs that were in the mod already. Like this one is the same as TNT times. Well, looking over them, you get the idea. They all have the same effects, but probably lessened a bit. So I don't really think I need to go over them, because you could probably guess that they all do the same thing as the regular TNT. So now I just gotta get some of the stuff together for the last few scenes, last few TNT in this mod that weren't here when I did the mod, or attempted to do it last season. God, then I should make a note, these were not in the mod when I tried to do it last year. They truly were not. These are new additions to the mod, and I'm really ready to go over them. For example, this is the mountaintop removal, and I don't see any mountaintops for me to remove, so it's going to be a while. If I find a mountaintop, I'll let you know. Like right over here. Okay, this will do. This is kind of a mountaintop, so let's do it. Okay, this is kind of a mountaintop, so let's do this. Okay, again, I'm pretty positive I'm going to need flint and steel for some of these. Anyway, let's see what this does. It did nothing. Take it back, it did do something. It did kind of remove the top of the mountain. Or it did over there. It's remove the tops of every freaking mountain nearby. That's kind of cool. Okay. And now that we no longer have a mountaintop, let me see what I can do here. This one is Mankind's Mark, and I have no idea what this does, so, but let's see what it does anyway. Okay, let me get up. It's a house. Okay then. This one I'm kind of curious about though. Poseidon's Wave. What does this do? Let's find out together, everybody. I'm just going to set it right here and then light it. Let's get far enough, high enough that the thing doesn't lag out. Okay, so it's more or less it's rain. And it's rain that floods. Holy shizit. That is kind of cool. Flood the world! Flood the world! Okay, actually I shouldn't be saying that. I went for Katrina, so to me me, the world flooding would be the worst way to go out. And plus, God said he would never let that happen again, so. But I guess it is time for me to start building the earth. And now that the world is flooding, I guess it's time for it to do something else God would approve of. This is Heaven's Gate, and to be fair, I have no idea what this does, so let's find out. Let's find out together, shall we? It does nothing. Or at least that's what it seems like. I don't see anything. Okay, kind of curious, what would happen if I went over to peaceful for this? To easy? I see nothing, okay. Okay, Hell's Gate. Skeletons everywhere, oh crud. Easy, easy, peaceful, peaceful. Oh, God. So this is hell, apparently. And that's Heaven's Gate, apparently. Okay, let's see what this one does. The Dust Bowl. Kind of curious about this one and what it does, so let's find out. Okay, we're feeling the dust, sand. It's probably just going to create a ton of sand. Nope, it just turns everything into dirt and then turns all the plants into, all the trees into dead bushes. Which is kind of sad. I have just destroyed nature, guys. This is the hexahedron and I have no idea what that does, so let's... Oops. Didn't mean to toss it. Let's find out what it does. Okay, because to be fair, I am actually curious. Oh, it creates a shape. A hexahedron is an actual shape. I get it. Never mind. Now what's this? The revolution? I don't get this. It's red, white, and blue, so I'm assuming something happens. I don't get this. Should I start playing Stars and Stripes forever? Oh, it's basically like fireworks. Okay, now I get it. That's all it is. Fireworks. Okay, the last one of the TNT gods is The Chicxulub, and I have no idea what this does. I'm gonna say chickens, because chicks, you know. Nope, it just created more meteors. I have destroyed the world. Again. Yep, that's what it did. Just created some meteors, and the meteors caused damage. Well, I guess that's a good way to end this review. Kind of. Anyway, here's the meteors, okay? Anyway, hope you guys like this 65th review, and remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys for the next 70 episodes. Sorry, it's for the next 5 episodes, so we get to 75. Later.